Hi everyone, my name's Christina.
I'm Claude.
Hi, we're here with the Gaboury Team. So we're a Remax real estate team just outside of the Edmonton area. So today we want to talk to those buyers that are either first-time home buyers or maybe moving here from a condo situation, and they want to have a big yard. And we want to really get you to think about what that big yard or moderate sized yard like ours is going to entail, because it takes a lot of money and it also takes a lot of time. A lot of time. So when we do encounter a new buyer and we're taking them from home to home, there's a lot of really beautiful yards that they'll see, and a lot of times that's what grasps their heart and makes them choose a certain house. So we just want to run through a little bit. Actually, I'll get Claude to run through what he does in the springtime, because he does more of that, and the amount of work that goes into.
Sure. So first off, we do a power rake. So we have a little power raker that we do it ourselves. So we do the whole yard. Just takes the thatching out a little bit, and it works quite well. And then every 2-3 years, I get it aerated. I don't think you need to do that every year. Some people do. I don't think you do.
There's companies that you can have that come and do it as well.
Yeah.
But that's again an added cost if you're not doing it yourself.
It could be up to a couple $100. Then you fertilize the grass, so on and so forth, as soon as the snow is gone, kind of deal. And then we start getting the water to the plants right away, because once the snow disappears, it gets pretty dry pretty fast.
Yeah, and in springtime you have to go through all of your plants, and half the time you're missing 2, 3, 4 bushes. Like this year there was quite a few that we were missing because it was such a cold winter. So you do have to think about the cost of replacing all of those, plus the work of digging all those holes, which I make Claude do.
Yeah. And then from there, usually I get all the dusty, dirty work out of the way. Power wash the whole house.
Yes, which we still have to do.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. I was doing sanding my deck here, so I didn't bother. But power wash the garage floors.
You did the windows today, he had to clean all the exterior windows, which of course you have to buy certain attachments and things like that for your hose to make sure that you can reach everything.
Oh, reach everything, yeah. And so, I like to keep everything nice and clean. And then as far as equipment, there's equipment that you need to buy. Of course, a lawnmower. You're gonna have a lawn. You're gonna need a lawnmower. A trimmer. Christina bought me a cordless battery powered, which is awesome. Better than the gas power running a cord
dragging
around.
Your cord around.
And it's pretty nice. And then you need your shovels and rakes and wheelbarrow. Stuff like that.
Basic things too for if you're planting plants in pots. So you need your little shovels and your dirt and all of those things as well. Plus, you've got an added expense and time every spring planting your pots. So you have to do your greenhouse visit, and you have to count how many things that you're planting. I mean, some people keep it fairly simple. We're a little bit more than fairly simple. And then there's just the amount of watering every week. And a couple of years ago, Claude and I found we were going away so much in the summertime for RVing every weekend that our plants were dying. So it was kind of a waste of money that way. So what Claude did for me, which is fantastic, is he put in a watering drip system. So it waters all the pots and it waters all the plants. And about how much did that run? It was about,
I'd say about $1,200.
Yeah.
And then in the fall, I do blow it out as well. Have the caps at the end and blow it all out, so you're not freezing your lines, because it's not a buried system or anything like that. It's above ground system, just hidden underneath the wood chips that we have throughout the yard.
So basically, you have to keep in consideration that you've got to take care of your yard and your lawn. Then all of the landscaping, whether you've got wood chips, whether you've got pots, whether you've got plants that need to be trimmed and taken care of as well. And then the upkeep on your deck and your fence. We did our fence last year. It had been a number of years since we did that. Claude has spent, I'm not sure if you can see it, but Claude has spent the last
about 40 hours sanding.
He always says he's going to give it a quick scuff, and that never happens. He sanded the whole thing and then stained it all. So that's not only an expense, but it takes a lot of time, unless you're going to get someone to do it. But then again, the price goes up. So there's a lot of things in your yard that you're just going to have to do, so they don't fall apart, or you're going to have to replace a deck, and things that you're going to have to do every week, and expenses just when you actually move in, to make sure you have the right equipment to take care of it. So we really urge buyers to not just fall in love with the idea of having a yard and being able to spend our very short summers out on your yard. Really think about the fact, is it going to cut into your weekend time with your family? Do you like to travel? Is it going to be something that you're going to come to resent, or are you going to be using it all the time and just be glad to be in it?
I just love looking out my window sometimes and just seeing our backyard. It brings joy to me, and Christina as well.
Yeah.
You know, and
Well, we're kind of landscapers, so we like that.
And now we have it pretty easy maintenance now.
Yeah.
You know, like years ago, it was a lot of work. Like Christina was clipping away for hours at a time with all these flower pots.
And watering all the time.
Yeah, so you pick the right type of flowers so that you, I mean, even though we're gone, we're busy, and we work 7 days a week, you know, at least we can have a little bit of time. We spend a little bit of time in the backyard maintaining, but at least it's not hours and hours and hours anymore.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, we can actually enjoy it now, even with our lifestyle of traveling in the summertime. So if you do want to look at any homes in the Edmonton area, Claude and I are not only sellers agents, we're buyers agents, and we would love to help you find the very perfect place for you so that it fits your lifestyle best. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye.